Now follow me as we ride, going up, getting high. Biggest flips in the sky, biggest flips in the sky, biggest flips in the sky.
Let's talk about 2020 on a whole, on a scale.
Yeah.
Where do we start?
Well, we'll start with negative stuff first. So we'll say lowlights.
Yeah.
I don't wanna just keep it to like nothing too negative. If like, whatever.
Can I throw one out there?
Yeah, go on.
So it's very loosely COVID related. So due to the pandemic, there was no festivals, and Kendrick didn't release his album because he didn't have his festival lineup at Glastonbury. So that's a super negative one, if you ask me. Because we were supposed to get a Kendrick album last year, and that went a bit left. So my issue with not getting albums from artists when promised is, I want the album you told me you were going to release, not anything that you're going to tweak after the fact. And I feel like not having that Kendrick album now, especially when it's like a perfect time for sitting down and really digging into albums rather than moving about and you need to make the club anthem. Like, I feel like this would have been a really, well, maybe he made a different sounding album and that it would have been more clubby. I'm not sure, but if it's the Kendrick we know, I would have loved to, sit at home and listen and take that album in properly. But
do you know what? I was thinking about that as well, about Kendrick not releasing last year. And I feel like it was kind of good that he hasn't released, because Kendrick is the sort of artist that I know he's gonna, whenever he drops, he's saying something. And whatever he's saying, it's gonna be important. There's gonna be a shift. So like, I feel like probably for him, I don't know, I'm just assuming, there could be so many other reasons, but I feel like just the whole COVID and everything that was going on in 2020, he's probably just looked at his album and said, you know what, there's so much more that I could say. Like, whatever he had that was ready, he probably said, you know what, man, that's
a problem for me.
That's
a problem, because I want that album too. You get me? Give me both. I don't care, bro.
I hear you. But do you know what? Kendrick is one of those artists I can wait for. I can wait because I know he's gonna come with it's just gonna be fire. Like
that, exactly.
So, just gotta wait a little longer.
Yeah, hopefully this year we'll see what happens.
Definitely.
We've been waiting for a while now.
Yeah, we have.
And I don't know if you guys seen off the back of that, Cole's little what he must achieve before we get the album.
What he must achieve?
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, he posted a photo of a few projects and a few things he's doing. So he's ticked off a few. I think the first one was Revenge of the Dreamers. Then it was features. Then it is a climb back or something else. But before we get the album, there was like 2 more things. So I guess we might get a project or a song or something. But
all right.
Hopefully,
because Cole's one of my favorites. Like he's legendary out there. He's up there for me still.
Definitely.
His generation.
And as Musa was saying, those were goals, I guess, and he's ticked them off. So let's hopefully we get to the next goals on the list, which is I think we're 2 more away from the album. So we'll see. I think one of them was called It's a Boy. So I don't know if he's having a child or if it's a project. We'll see.
Well, I think it seems like he was in that creating baby mode, so I won't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Oh man. No, yeah, good music new music from Cole and Kendrick's always an occasion, do you know what I mean? So it's something to look forward to this year.
I'm hearing that we're confirmed that we're getting new Drake this month. So that should be good.
Yeah, it depends on who you ask, I guess.
Yeah, but Drake albums are usually good. So
did you like his last one?
What the Dark demo tapes? That one.
Are we counting that? Is that an album though? Or was that just like an EP?
It wasn't an album. It was just like B-sides, really.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I didn't even catch that much of it. I thought, first of all, I've seen the picture for it. I didn't know it was an album. And I think like a month or 2 ago, I caught that 5-Year Foreign song that he had on there. And I was like, right, this is an actual thing. So yeah, and I haven't even dug into it properly. I don't know.
I say his proper last album was Views. And that was like back in 2016.
But the Scorpion, my man totally just disregarded.
Oh crap! Yeah, Scorpion. Scorpion, man.
Yeah, but I like Scorpion, and yeah, I guess the dark demo thing, whatever it's called, if it's not an album, yeah, well, it's on Spotify anyways. It's Dark
Yeah,
Lane
everything is
demo
now.
tapes.
Yeah,
So
everything's on Spotify. So I don't think
no,
like
no, no.
people
I
will
was
start
just
a
saying
mixtape.
it's called demo tapes, isn't it? So
Ah,
maybe
okay, cool. Yeah.
he just kept it as that. So
Yeah.
like yeah, that throwaway stuff or whatever. But yeah, I think I don't know if I'm looking forward to a Drake music right now, but he probably would have some, or at least one or a couple tunes that are just like yeah, because it's Drake, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Whereas going back to like what we were saying before with Kendrick and Cole, I do feel like their music here is more, it's different to Drake, innit? So I
100%.
feel Drake is more, it's probably better for Drake to drop now whilst we're still in lockdown or whatever, rather than Kendrick and Cole. Because I think they can do so much more with the performances and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
With what I think they're waiting for. If
Yeah.
if
Very
they're
true.
waiting. Like that's what I personally think.
To play the other side of that though, I think Drake's the other way around because he's more likely to make the club tune that would ring off in the clubs, whereas like Kendrick and Cole is that you can cruise to. So you don't need all the stuff that are shut down in order to enjoy their albums. Whereas Drake will have that club banger that will go nuts in the club, but without that, missing out on a whole demographic there.
But he
So,
doesn't need to, because he's got slow tunes that he could probably make that we will like.
very true.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
the album's called Certified Lover Boy, so it's probably gonna be yeah, no lies, no lies.
So you can be at home smooching, whatever you're doing, like he's got it patterned. Whereas you can't really expect that or hear that from a Kendrick or a Cole. Not really, you know? So maybe.
No, yeah, I feel you on that. Do you know, like you said, there's gonna be obviously like a few songs on there that's gonna be for me.
Yeah.
I think Drake's everyman, innit? Like he's the guy that does everything, and you either like everything that he does, or you're gonna like a certain type of Drake, and you'll take away that from the album, make your own playlist or whatever. I think as time's gone on, and Drake's taken on more personas as the people that he, not people, as the songs he makes, like the different types of songs that he makes. He started to make more music that I don't really fuck with personally, but still with the elements of different types of Drake music within the albums that I would still like. So I think that's why I'm not that excited for the album. But at the same time, I'm gonna listen to it. Like Drake's one of those people where I'm not gonna just let the album pass me. I'm gonna listen to it for my own judgment.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I'm here for it. When did you say it was coming out? End of this month. GB, you're the information on that one, you know?
Sometime this month. Sometime.
Okay, say no more. I said sometime. We're just waiting on
All right,
it.
cool. Sometime this month. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So what would you say you're looking forward to his album or his music, GB?
Would I say I'm looking forward to it?
Yeah, to Drake.
No, because the Drake, I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to it, but I'll take it in. Because I feel like the Drake that I like, I don't get him anymore, or I don't get enough of that kind of Drake.
Yeah.
So I don't expect to be like mind blown anymore by Drake, because he's kind of, the way his career has gone, the music has taken like a different path to what I kind of started, you know, what attracted me to Drake in the first place, if that makes sense. But because he's such a high caliber artist, like I still regard him as that. I will still take it in.
Yeah. I definitely would take it in and give it a listen. But yeah, I just don't know if I'd say I'm looking forward to it. Like there was even on social media the snippet or the leaked snippet or something. I didn't even listen to it.
I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch it.
But you know what? He's probably in a place. I've heard so many people doubting Drake recently. He's probably in the place to blow our minds. He's in position to blow our minds, because usually you just kind of be like, yeah, it's Drake, innit? But a lot of people are saying like, yeah, I don't know if I want to hear this new Drake, and it just could be that we're all like, rah, we're expecting this. So we'll see what happens, you know. Like, usually the underdog will be the person to come through and make it happen, and this is probably the first time in 10 years that Drake's been doubted.
But yes, but I think it's because of his longevity.
Yeah, but it's abnormal. We've never seen anybody on top for so long. So,
but we've seen.
Who have we seen?
Now follow me as we ride, going up, getting high. Biggest flips in the sky, biggest flips in the sky.